What's up, guys? My name's Doofus Mcdooface, and let's play Legion TD2 ranked. Megamind gives me Cartel. That means I need to income king a lot, which is super rare for us, right? You never see Doofus Mcdooface income king. That's a joke. I think I might do a Casket start. I think Casket's gonna have more workers. I mean, of course I want to do crabs. But I just feel like the push with crabs isn't as elite. Need some single target. I mean, that's not that bad. That's not that bad. And then you have just everything flying force. I mean, I have 4 units with flying force right there. Just throwing that out there. Do something weird. If I build my casket on the wall? I actually don't know what happens here, but we're gonna find out. Snail me. Yes, we get the snail. Oh, did you ever send? Ooh, you sent snail. Nice. It's gonna be a really long wave. I guess I'm the one receiving, so maybe I shouldn't be too excited. But could be worse. Pretty cool. It's gonna be a really long wave. You guys like the lane skins? I just feel like me using a lane skin would make it tougher to watch. Like, they look cool, but are they cool? I don't know. I'm stuck on 5 workers. I mean, some part of me wants to push to 8 workers, you know? But then again, it's not really worth it. Definitely can do. Definitely can do that. It definitely can go 7. This Casket's just so good. Yeah, I get a lizard, so I feel really good. Really good about adding that chain fist. That one goes down. That one goes down. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm having a whoopsie. Could be worse. It's a very long wave, so I'm not too upset about that. It's the same amount that he lost wave 1. Leaked again. And I mean, with Cartel, like, baby leaks are okay. You don't quite want to be a Fiesta player, but you do want to push. Like, there's it's so interesting. Like, I've reached the point where, like, I'm starting to realize I should play safer. It's not quite gotten through, but, like, honestly, I should have just added both chain fists last wave. And then here, I probably should have gone for the Oathbreaker. But it's just so hard not to greed. It's so difficult not to greed. Yeah, I get saved on. I'm fine with that. That's actually really good. Honestly, I might push. Like, no joke. Is anybody gonna take a while? Yeah, I'm just gonna push. I get the casket, and if I leak everything on 4, I leak everything on 4. But my expectation is that he's gonna send me on wave 5. He's gonna save for wave 5. So might as well scale up until then. We get 1 cast off, the rest gets to the king. Oh, sorry. Sort of gambling, right? It's a gamble. And sometimes gambling pays off. And sometimes gambling has you in last place. And you might be wondering, Doofus, how are you in last place? It's because I did not receive a send there. Right? So I have the least amount of gold because I didn't get any free snails or even a brute, you know? Like, even though he leaked the brute snail, still got some gold from it. More gold than nothing. It is a hermit. That could be a problem. Or it could be an easy hold. It looks like it's more on the problem. Yeah, this is, maybe I should have just stayed watching the soccer game type of game. Getting absolutely try-harded. But we gotta remember, we're Cartel. Yes, we're about to take like 60% king. Dude, hermits are crazy. Healed everything like fully back up. Gotta stay locked in. The early game doesn't define you. I mean, if you look at the P score, the game's actually dead even. Surprisingly. So. Go for a tanking warp wing. Yeah, we've received like 5 power mercs already. But that's what would make this an even better win, right? To beat the tryhards is just fantastic. They do send the brute. Teammate did not receive a send, so I need to be aware of that. Need to go ahead and kill the boss so that the warp ring is good. Nice. Looking really delish. I am gonna over push. Feeling pretty okay about that. Just lift our split so the warp wing doesn't die. Probably smarter to go Sea Dragon. Because I greeted for that extra worker, I think it's smarter to go Sea Dragon. At 450, we're good. We're down by 2 on the P, but honestly, these incomes are insane. These incomes are insane, and normally I do pretty good in high income games. So I'm not feeling too bad. We do, of course, need to be worried about their next end, but they do send here. It does tank, but will live. There's 1 down. That warp wing's looking really good. My split is great. It just, is it enough? And unfortunately, I think the answer is no. Also, we're targeting 2 different things, which is heartbreaking. But I did good. I did really good. Would love to kill that one. We don't die. And I'm 13 workers on 7. They could send us 8 and kill us. But once again, I'm a gambling man. I'm a gambling man. Do I actually even get to the 80? I don't get to the 80, so I actually can't push. And I changed my mind. I'm actually just gonna go for the warp. I'm gonna go for the warp ring here. Because I am scared of 8, where my teammate is also weak with the double Zeuses, right? And also, if they save for an 8, like, Casket's doing me no favors. Void Mantas, those will do me favors. Yeah, see, they're saving. Yeah, and a little bit of trash talk. I couldn't keep it in. I can't keep in the trash talk at this point. The starve this game does require a little bit of talking. It does. It is at this, it's necessary at this point, I think. If we live, which is no guarantee, right? Although my teammate's 40 over, and I also went for the Void Manta, which are really hard to leak. Got like 700 value of arcane units here. And then if you send me next wave, I can just go for a full final form Oathbreaker. So And there is Venture, there's Creditor, there's ways back in the game. Just gotta hold this. Hold this and we'll be in a really decent spot. I wish my Void Manta tanked way more on that split. Because now it's tanking everything. But it's a Void Manta, it's holding. And he's pro-leaking maybe? Looks good. Looking really good. He did fantastic. What do you do when the Power Merc sends stop working? I just sent a Brood in the Kingpin. Lost 3 income for fun. Because I'm not leaking him here. That was a mistake by me. I was taking the split-second gamble that he had not upgraded the KP. I'll probably get a Holy Avenger back here for next. Okay, they do save again. I pushed pretty hard, but see, the great thing is I'm pushing hard, my teammate's sort of under pushing. So it's that perfect middle ground. Would I ever have gotten him? Nah, it's got ace. Cartel penalty is going to hurt this game. I would have liked to have been in the 300s. But we're not in an unwinnable position. And that's what matters the most. Is the game unwinnable? If the answer is no, then hey, keep cooking. Keep drilling. Yeah, I've actually caught up on the P score. I'm tied with them now. We have a full king, they have no king. So if we actually really want to win this game, we should probably save after their next end. Problem being Venture and Creditor. Right? Everything defensive, so. Okay, they save. See if we get anything good on a re-roll. Drop the Chain Fist for the Wanderers. Yeah, I really do like this roll. The 4 pieces of Flying Force with the AoE and with the tank, I think I might just stick it out.
Your debt must be paid.
Do have full king. Can we get away with any shenanigans? I mean, I would send us 12. Right, I would send us 12. So I think I'm going to full cred here, risk the game. Yeah, I think they sent 12. I'm gonna take the gamble. We have full king. You gotta risk it, you know? You have to risk it. Correct. We're both under a lot. Now, of course, it will hurt if we don't cred and then they skip. But it's just the price to pay. Oh, I really hope he doesn't leak here. Oh, this leak is so good. And this is the one thing that I despise about this game sometimes, is they've saved on us so much. They just leaked perfectly and there's no punishment, right? Like they just generated an extra like 60 myth to just absolutely have sex with us. But the most important thing to focus on here is survival. Trying to think like what I want to do. Pure damage, pure tank. It's very difficult. I probably should have the void. I think I screwed that up. I think the void Mantis should have been the one with the buff. Okay, they do send here. At least that's red, correct? See, I mean, I killed that, so. Can we ever live? Probably not. Yeah, probably not. I mean, it's theoretically possible, but I think with the 4 eyes and the pack, it's going to be too much. It'd have to be like a 5%er. That's a tough one. That's a tough one to get Power Merc sent the entire game, you know? I just randomly came on and didn't expect to play 1,000 pressure applied to 200. Every gamble I took was wrong, unfortunately. The gamble on 2 was wrong to not add the Chain Fist, you know? The gamble on 4 was wrong. He hermits me. The gamble on 6 to not go for the other Warp Wing. And then finally, I guess I was right on 8. Like 8, I pulled it off. And then I overpush. And they go for an 8 into 12. Just, what can you do? You know, you can't win every game. At the end of the day, Legion comes down to a couple of factors. It comes down to rolls, right? Who has the better roll? And then I think with me, the biggest factor is always going to be how hard are you trying to play, right? I'm trying to have a good time. And then we're playing someone who's treating it like Nova Cup. So Nova Cup is a tournament setting. So when you have somebody who originally goes into it, sort of, I'm just here to have fun. And then you have the situation where people are trying to absolutely do anything necessary to win. They'll send Power Mercs every wave. They will save 5, 6 waves. You're behind. And that's what happened. But we had a good time. Hope you guys enjoyed this game. And I'll see you next time for hopefully not another Starve sesh.